Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are fine and safe at home. I am fine too. This is week 8 and lecture number 1. We have started the chapter number 12, coordination and control. Here we will discuss the disorders of the eye and the structure of the ear. Here are some objectives: to summarize the disorders of the eye and to describe the structure of the ear. First of all, we will discuss the disorders of the eye. Myopia. What is myopia? Short sight. The elongation of the eyeball results in the myopia. Such persons are not able to see the distant objects clearly, and the image of the distant object is formed in front of the retina. Students, when there is a myopia, then the image of the object is not formed on the retina but in front of the retina. So the person cannot see the distant objects clearly. And to treat this type of disease, doctors recommend the concave lens in front of the eye lens, so that image should be properly scanned or properly built on the retina. Here you can see the diagram. In the myopia, the image is formed in front of the retina, and to correct this error, we have to place the concave lens in front of the eye so that image is properly formed on the retina and we can see the distant object clearly. Now the next is hypermetropia. It happens when the eyeball shortens and such persons are not able to see the near objects clearly. The image is formed behind the retina, and when the image is formed behind the retina, then we cannot see the near objects clearly. So to treat this type of disease, we have to place the convex lens in front of the eye so that the image will be properly placed on the retina, so we can see the near objects clearly. Now we'll discuss the structure of the ear. Students, you know about the ear and the structure of the ear. You have studied this before in the class 8th as well. Hearing is one of our important senses like vision. Our ear helps us in hearing and also maintain the balance equilibrium in our body. Ear has 3 main parts: external ear, middle ear and internal ear. First we will discuss the external ear. Here you can see the diagram of the ear. External ear contains the pinna and the auditory canal, and the middle ear contains the 3 bones which are connected with each other, and the inner ear, it contains the ostian tube, cochlea and the nerve from the cochlea. External ear. External ear consists of the pinna and auditory canal and eardrum, tympanum. Pinna is the broad external part made up of cartilage and covered with the skin. It helps to direct the sound waves in auditory canal. There are special glands in the walls of the auditory canal which produce the wax, and the wax is very important for the working of the ear. And the wax and the hairs in the auditory canal protects the ear from the small insects, germs and dust. And you know students, the external ear protects our middle ear and internal ear, and there is a tympanum by which the sound vibrations strike to the tympanum and then reach to the inner ear and then middle ear and then inner ear. Now the middle ear. Middle ear is the chamber after the external ear. 3 small bones called middle ear, and there are these three bones are called malleus, incus and stapes. Malleus is attached with the eardrum, then comes incus and finally the stapes, that is connected with the membrane called oval window. So the middle ear is attached with the external ear as well as with the internal ear, so that sound vibrations can pass from the external ear to the middle ear and then to the inner ear. Now the inner ear. Inner ear consists of three parts: vestibule, semicircular canals and cochlea. Vestibule is present in the center of the inner ear. Three canals called semicircular canals are posterior to the vestibule. The cochlea is made up of three ducts and wrap itself into a coiled tube. Sound receptor cells are present within the middle duct of the cochlea. And cochlea is a round and it contains a fluid. And if there is a disturbance in the fluid of the cochlea, there will be many balance problems as well. You can see here the cochlea and the vestibule. Now the process of hearing, how we can hear. The pinna of the external ear focuses and directs the sound waves into the auditory canal. The sound waves strike the eardrum and produce the vibrations in it. First of all, the external ear collects the sound waves and it directs it to the middle ear. Here are three bones that are attached to the inner ear. When the tympanum or the membrane vibrates, the three bones also vibrate, and these three bones takes the vibration to the inner ear, where they are converted into sound waves which are taken to the brain. The fluid of the cochlea is moved and receptor cells are stimulated. The receptor cells generate a nerve impulse which travels to the brain and is interpreted the sound. Students, here is an assignment. You have to write a note on the structure of the ear and you have to submit before the next lecture. Okay, thank you very much. See you in the next lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.